Well, hello everyone, it's Kevin here with Mobile DJ Remastered. I'm here in the car. I'm going to an early gig, an early morning event. Actually, it's a return to the office party for a large corporation here in Cincinnati, and they have me booked all day to play music, kind of just to welcome employees back to the office, create a nice vibe, and it should be fun. It should be good. I think they have... They said they have a couple speakers coming around lunchtime in the cafeteria, so they'll be doing that thing. And of course, I've got music playing throughout the day, so this isn't like a dance gig. This isn't like a party per se, but it's to provide background music and just a general good feeling as people come back to the office. So what I've got is really two setups. One really small setup in the lobby foyer area where employees are coming in and kind of like just a general greeting or entrance area. So I have that music playing. And then we've got the setup in the cafeteria, which is meant to be a little bit bigger, and there's a little mini stage and some balloons and everything. I did something a little different this time around. I actually set up the night before. So I was there last night, there on site, and set everything up, did a quick check and made sure everything was good. And then I left everything there on site. Since this is a corporate office with security and everything, I figured everything would be okay. So I'm driving now in the morning. It's the morning of the event. So I'm driving now. It's about 7:15 here Cincinnati time. And I'll show up, plug in my laptops, and they want music starting at about 7:45 so that everybody's, kind of comes into a good vibe. So I think everybody starts about 8. So we're here till 4 o'clock. So this should be an interesting one. I don't know how much interesting footage, though, I'll be able to get. So I'll show you guys around and show you what the setup looks like. But other than that, this will probably be a pretty short gig log. On the kind of lead up to this event, I had to plan, essentially 8 hours of music. And that's not an easy thing to do. I'm sure any of us DJs could, fill up a folder with 8 hours of music real fast. But I had to really think about, I need to do mass appeal kind of music. I need to make sure, of course, that I'm not doing things that are, that have any kind of suggestive themes or cursing, things like that. Of course, all my music's clean, but even with the non-explicit versions, and you have like little pauses or little how they trick you. I wouldn't want people bopping in the hallway or at their desk or something, and then thinking of cuss words and things, because of the non-explicit versions of a super explicit song. So I gotta be careful about that. And also, I don't want too many like remixes or redrums or DJ intro edits where there's going to be a lot of distracting. I just want to create a background vibe. Create that background soundtrack to these folks' morning. So I think I did a pretty good job. I just went through. I have several crates of things like positive family jams, and I have family friendly jams or backyard barbecue jam, hits, and those kind of things. Those kind of crates that I've just curated over the years, and then you kind of put stuff in it as you hear new tracks that might fit that vibe. And I used those mostly and drew from those. And I was able to come up with easily, 10 hours of music. So I'll just do that. I'm going to leave, I've got 2 setups, as I mentioned, 2 different areas. And I'm not connecting them together. In fact, the group didn't want me to connect them together. So I'm not having consistent sound or consistent same track playing in all spots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play auto mix or autoplay on my first little lobby setup, and then my other one, the one in the cafeteria, I'm gonna probably play auto mix for the most of the time. Rekordbox DJ has an auto mix feature. I'll probably do auto mix for the most part, and then probably around lunchtime, I'm just going to live mix, because I'm figuring that's when most people are going to be in the cafeteria. That's when we're going to have our speakers. So I'll do some live mixing there, and I might break out some some re-drums or some stuff with a little more pep to it. But yeah, that's my thinking anyway. So here's my little setup here in the lobby area. All right, y'all, I'm in here in the cafeteria now. We got things going. I just got some tunes playing. There's nobody in here yet, but I'll show you guys my setup here. All right, here I'm on this little mini stage. I got my Evolve 50s. I got my Infinity booth. Got my DJI 1000 MacBook. And I'm set up. Here's the cafeteria scene. Just got some workers doing some last minute preparations for everybody as they come on. I'll spin around so you can see the front. So yeah, that's kind of the backdrop they got for me. That's cool. That's their run-in entrance. All right, so I'm just kind of chilling out. It's only about an hour and a half into this long day, and I think it's good that we have the music. It's setting a good vibe. I think people are excited, and they're kind of coming back to work. So I don't know how exciting that could be, but I mean, I see people tapping their toes and kind of bopping as they walk by in the hallway and into the cafeteria here. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So peep this. Check this out. I got my new logo on a shirt. I'm actually having it professionally done by a friend of mine who does promotional, clothing and other materials. For right now, I just made a quick Vistaprint shirt. So this is like a Vistaprint polo, and then they just kind of like embroidered this on here, and it's okay quality. You can kind of see it's not too bad. It certainly gets my branding, and I was super excited. I don't know if you follow my channel, you probably saw my video about my logo, and I just was so excited to get this onto stuff. So I've got my business cards now, and I've got my my shirt. So yeah, it's coming together on the logo side.
For me, I remember, and I've been coming to the building for some time.
All right, so I'm all finished. It was a long day, but the event was pretty fun. It was I'd say pretty low key. There were some hype moments, I guess you could call them hype, right around lunchtime. We had basically a few folks like VIPs that were there, and they gave a few words of inspiration, welcome back to the office kind of stuff. And it was good. It was good. I think everybody had fun. I saw people bopping, to the music, and I think it was a pretty good event. And the organizers were super happy. So that is probably the biggest metric, obviously, that you want. So they told me that, hey, maybe they'll do more parties like this or events in the future. And they were like, where are you? Are you like nearby in the area? And I'm like, yeah, right down the street. So it's super helpful that maybe I've got a contact in a corporate scenario where I can do more events. But in any case, guys, thank you so much for watching my channel and for watching this gig log. I know it's kind of short and not too much going on, but just thought I'd take you guys along with me and show you what was up. So in any case, take care, and I'll talk to you next time.